Hi guys. So today's reading is a different kind of reading. So, right, what I've done is, this reading is, so this is about what energy does whoever's listening need to bring to a situation. So like what do you need to start embodying more of, because what's coming into your life kind of thing. So I got on the Astro dice, I got Saturn, then I got the Zodiac Taurus, and then I got the number 4. So this was telling me that this is to do with karma and lessons and stuff like that. So Saturn can represent the god of karma or justice. So it's like whatever you've learnt in life, you get your good karma and stuff like that. Being aware of, what you put out comes back kind of thing. So it could be bringing up so many different things for yourself, basically, whether you've done good stuff, whether you've got shame inside of you for doing certain things, suffer. There's just so many different things to it. You could be called to practice doing mantras, maybe positive thinking, maybe grounding, stuff like that, because it's all to do with your foundation, your career. But then also the zodiac sign Taurus is the second house, and it's about your values, your comforts, what you value in life kind of thing, what you want out of life, self-discovery, what are you passionate about, being reliable, loyal, how you show up for yourself each day. So all these things, but then with the number 4 on the Astro dice could tell me that this energy that you've got to embrace on is it's all to do with your stability. It's all to do with how hard you've worked, how loyal you've been to others and stuff. So I think that this is reaping good karma, basically. So you wanting to be embodying more of a Taurus energy, yeah, which is an earth sign. So it's like also goes with the Saturn, because that's like ruling of Capricorn. So it's like you could be needing to maybe embody more. So if you have been embracing this number 4 and you've worked quite a lot, maybe now it's time to embrace that bit more of a social life and appreciation to yourself, bit of self-reflecting, a bit of socializing if you've not been doing that, possibly. But as well as it, depending what we get on these cards now, because obviously I said what energy and elements are going to be needed from you next in your life, basically. So that's what we've got for that. So then I'm going to cast to say what will be needed from you to get this kind of thing. So I'm going to get some cards about that, and then I'm going to say what do you need less of, to help you move forward. And then I'm going to get some animal spirit cards of energy needed from you and how to embrace that energy. And we'll go from there. Like I say, this is new, so I don't even know how this is. I just decided to do this, so yeah. So, right, for whoever's listening, what is needed from them to gain this energy of being more as a Taurus, to get their karma when it comes to the Saturn, because it could be, you could be somebody who might need to be learning some more lessons still, I don't know, because it depends on what you have learned, and whatever's coming up for you next now, this might be what it's telling you to do, reflect on what you've learned, and it might be being retested just to make sure that you have learned these things. So if things are showing up, it's just being aware of these things. Also, what was the other thing? You could be learning about being patient as well, and yeah, about self-discipline and how hard you're going to work for something, and how hard you believe in yourself and stuff like that. Which I think it's going to be quite a lot on self-discovery and your career path, because you could be then getting recognition. You could be with a good karma. It could be something like, you're about to gain huge success kind of thing, or you know, stuff like that. So we'll see what we need to embody more of. So we need to embody more Knight of Cups energy. So this is like Scorpio energy. Yeah, so it's like the way you're creating yourself, the way you show up for yourself. And I said that a minute ago. Yeah, so this could be like, you need to be embodying more now of how you are taking steps forward in life, maybe how you're actually behaving towards other people. Have you got any jealousy inside still? Do you know, are you jealous of people? Do you over express yourself, possibly? Do you follow your heart? You know, are you being true to you? Do you follow your heart's desire? And that's part of what I was saying a minute ago as well. Let's try and put that there. Yeah, it's like your passions and how you create yourself. And maybe because of this Scorpio energy, maybe this is what you need to be bringing into this energy now for yourself is, are you showing your true self? Are you showing who you want to be? You know, are you being authentic to yourself, you know, true to yourself? Also, I think as well with this, what you need to be embodying, like I was talking about a minute ago, is maybe going out more, socialising. Have you been keeping yourself hidden? What you're being asked to call in now is being more true to yourself and not hiding yourself away, and, you know, being out there, put yourself out there, be more confident with it as well, possibly. And yeah, I think whatever makes you feel nice, like attractive or whatever it is, about beautify, like, you know, whatever you can do, what makes you feel confident on a day-to-day basis, or when you go out into the world and stuff, because maybe you've not done that at the minute, maybe you're not feeling your full self or confident, so you're kind of hiding away. So this is what they're wanting you to embrace now, because it's part of what you're meant to be doing. I've got the Judgment card, so you're calling in, yeah, self-judgment. I think now you're being called to really be your own judge now, and they want you to actually judge yourself on, are you expressing what you want to express? They want you to be being clear when it comes to your own judgment as well, and not doubt yourself. And they want you to make sure that when you are guiding yourself, or, you know, asking yourself what you want to be doing and stuff, make sure you're being true, be your own judge. It's like, possibly as well, like we're saying about patience and self-discipline and stuff, maybe this is a time as well with this new energy you're embodying. Maybe if you have got anybody in life that you need to forgive, so you can let that go, because it could be to do with the jealousy and stuff, like I was saying. Now's the time to be doing that, guys. Be very honest with yourself as well, and make sure you're not trying to lie to yourself. But I think as well, you know, it's just about judging yourself. Like, don't be judging other people as well. So if you have been someone who's been judging other people, then now is time to let that go and just be your own judge. You know, don't worry about other people. Now we've got the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, which we already said that. And also this number 20 card with the Judgment, it's the number 2, and that's like the second house for Taurus as well. So they wanting you to embody now what, yeah, so this is all to do with Saturn. So this is literally, it's all to do with, what are your commitments, what do you strongly believe in? They want you to really dive deep into now, like, this self-discovery, like what gives you that get up and go. What do you want to be doing more of, like when it comes to, I don't don't know, if you want to go into more education, what do you want to learn about possibly, whether it's religion or education, I don't know. It's like, what social groups do you want to be in? What do you want to do as a hobby possibly? What did you want to learn to do? You know, what makes you comfortable in life? What do you want to do when it comes to socializing? Like, what things are not aligned for you anymore? So it's like reflecting on what you want to start getting more of. What do you want to start engaging more in? What do you want to start putting your energy into, kind of thing. But it's like socializing as well, maybe more. Make sure you're not hiding away, because there's people like you, who have that same belief of you, and you know, don't hide yourself away and scared. Now we've got the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so it's like this new, what they want you to be embodying more of now for this next part, because it's all to do with your good karma, I reckon, guys. And I feel like it's a bit more freedom. If you've been really working a lot and overburdening yourselves and really pressured on a lot of things in life, I think this is going to be so much more freer. I think you're going to feel so much lighter in general. But I think as well, you've got a lot of ideas coming up, and they want you to then take the action with these ideas that come forward. And I think it's well freeing yourself from that self-doubt and maybe fears of not being good enough, and that kind of, I think that's what you've overcome now. I think this is what you're actually realising now, to trust in your own self and your own guidance, because guess what? You've had a lot of enlightenment. I think you've realised a lot of stuff. You've had a lot of what's it called now? A lot of clarity. I think you've been going through a lot of self-discovery within the mental mind. I think you've cleared that mind of what was kind of blocking certain things maybe. I think you're realising how to communicate a lot more. So it's now putting that into action and going out into the world and socialising. But I think you've realised your own truth with a lot of stuff. I think this is where these lessons have come in place. Now this is where this Saturn's like saying, maybe you've got to look into these things. And I think that's what you have been doing. So now it's time to literally go out and show yourself to the world. Don't hide away. Because I think as well, because you've got more of a clearer mind of thinking and what you want and stuff, this is where this success is coming in for you. I'm going to get one more. That's way too many. Yeah. Now we've got the Ten of Cups. Yeah, it's like it's your wishes coming true. So it's like now you're bringing in that you are deserving, basically. It's like these things that are coming in now, make sure that you are showing that you are deserving of these things and it is for you. And also showing gratitude. I'm gonna get one more actually. Showing gratitude as well for what you have got coming and being very grateful. A lot of gratitude, like writing things down, but really being grateful to the universe of what you're being blessed with now, because it is all being blessed. Now we've got the Page of Wands, yeah, and it's like bringing that energy of like your inner child out. I think you're being asked to call on your inner child for this next part of your life. I think you're being asked to be more childlike energy, be a bit more freer, don't be so serious possibly in life. Maybe being with the number 4 energy, that can be quite serious, showing a lot of work and, you know, structure and routine. And I think now you're being asked to call in more childlike energy, be a bit more spontaneous, maybe be a bit more spontaneous as in like daring kind of thing, possibly. Maybe do something what you wouldn't normally do because, I don't know, being an adult possibly. But also as well, you know, they might want you to engage into more hobbies and stuff as well, what you might want to be embarking on. You know, if you want to learn something new, singing, instruments, dancing, something what you thought that you wouldn't do, but I think you're being called to do that now. Really do stuff what is going to really give you like this thrill-seeking energy, and what's going to give you more joy and laughter as well, because maybe you have been too serious in a lot of areas, and now it's time to now just start being a kid again. But yeah, but also just like bringing so much more excitement into your life. And now we're going to see what we need to be doing less of, basically. So what do they need to be doing less of? So we've got the number 10. Right, so we're doing less of. Right, yeah, so I'm going to take these ones reversed so I can see it from the, right, yeah. So what I'll do is, yeah, so it's like, if it was the upright, the Wheel of Fortune, it's like your luck, your destiny, because we don't want to be letting go of that kind of stuff. But now it's saying, maybe now it's time to be embarking into you not believing in yourself. So now you need to let that go of anything that you've got negative in your mind, where you think that you're not, oh, I'm unlucky, or I get bad luck, or yeah, like, or a lot of mental, what's the word now? When you do a lot of negative mental talk and stuff like that, that's what you need to be letting go of now. You need to be letting go of anything that is out of your control, what you can't do anything about, possibly. Also, you're letting go of you committing to stuff that is not for you. Do you know, when you just kind of do it as a people pleasing kind of thing, that's what you're letting go of. Then we've got the 7 of Cups, and you're letting go of now making bad choices. You're letting go of what's the word? What's thinking then? Yeah, you're letting go of thinking that you've not got options or choices, and you kind of got to do certain things because that's part of your life or whatever. That's what you're letting go of. You're letting go of thinking anything like that, of, you know, oh, I've got to take that choice because that's part of what I've got to do. And it could be something what's completely opposite for what you're meant to be having, because you're not having any things like that. You're having all the good stuff come now. But I think as well, you're letting go of whatever you thought your reality should be, and now embracing this new reality and what you are having, and what you are deserving of, and what you are getting. And it's being more of gratitude. You're letting go of also of people or yourself, not giving to yourself. So I think now you're embodying more energy of anything that isn't balanced, that's not in your life, yeah? You're not being a part of anything when it comes to somebody getting more than you, or people wanting from you but then you're not getting anything back. You now are only embodying things that are balanced, basically. I think as well, because this is where your good karma might come from. Maybe you have done a lot of giving and stuff as well, because you've overgive kind of thing. But now you're not going to be doing no more overgiving. You're letting go of you overgiving energy when not needed. You're letting go of helping people, possibly, when they didn't ask for your help. Now that's a huge lesson to learn as well, do you know? And that's something, it's quite hard to do that, because sometimes when you feel like you just, you know, you can help them in a certain way, you kind of want to do it, when sometimes they don't want the help, and that's the hard reality of it, do you know? It could be, yeah, as well, you're getting rid of as well, whatever your mindset is, what you think that, whatever you think is, oh, what's the word now? Your happiness or your wealth. Sorry, but I just dropped absolutely loads of cards then. That was just annoying. Maybe that's what else you're getting rid of. Getting stressed over nothing. But yeah, whatever you add in your head, what has literally took a lot of control in your life, I think that's what you're letting go of. But now we've got the Emperor. Yeah, you're getting rid now of anybody that thinks that their input or their opinion or means more than what yours does. So you're letting go of things that try and overpower you, Also, you're letting go of you overpowering yourself and standing in the way of yourself and being very critical in certain ways. That's all going. You're letting go of all that stuff now. You're letting go of control, basically. You need to be. This is what you need to be embodying more of: letting control and letting things flow. Trying not to hold on to certain things as tightly, and understanding that things aren't always here for the forever. 1 minute, we've got the 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're letting go of overburdening yourself to a point where it's a burnout. So you're going to be letting go of how you've done things when it comes to how you show up in day-to-day life. You know, when you know that you're too tired to do certain things but you can't say no or anything like that, you're now letting go of that kind of stuff. You're now thinking about yourself. You're really thinking about your health and stuff. You're not overburdening yourself and taking on too many things when you don't need to. So you've learnt these lessons. As well, you're letting go of any battles that you've got going on in the mind constantly, and also battles with other people. It's like now you're going to make sure that you don't engage in certain things but you've kind of been antagonized into or pushed into. But now that's not what you're doing. Do you know, it's like you're not even going to be engaging now. It's like just goes right over your head. That's what you're going to be doing less of now, because maybe you was always in these things and you're not meant to be. So now you're letting go of the King of Wands. So the King of Wands reversed would be somebody who's quite arrogant. So if you've been quite judgmental on people in the past, or you know, you've been quite forceful, which you might have been with the Emperor, oh no, we've got the Hierophant as well. Oh, that's on what we're bringing in more of, but we have the Emperor. Like, so maybe you have been quite bossy in certain areas of your life. You know, and sometimes it can be a good thing, but maybe it's because sometimes we like to just do it, and that's where these burdens could have come from. Maybe you was overdoing stuff because sometimes we just think it's easier to do it ourselves because we know best. But I think that's what you needed to let go of now. Let go of trying to control other people as well, and maybe they've got to learn certain lessons in life and certain they've got to learn certain things of how to do things, otherwise they're not going to evolve, are they? So, you know, you're going to be letting go as well of maybe people who are quite forceful with you, maybe wanting you to do stuff, come out and maybe engage into certain activities that you don't actually want to do and no longer aligns for you. But I think now you're letting go and you're going to be able to stand and say, no, I don't want to do that no more. That doesn't resonate to me anymore. So, I'm going to get the animal cards. So, I'm going to get the first, like, how to... So, all these things that you're going to be calling in now, what you need to do more of. Which animals are going to be giving the guidance for this now. So, this is all good, guys. This seems like a really good time now. And, yeah. This is like... really shedding out whatever beliefs was in your mind and stuff, and maybe having the realization of how you probably was quite bossy or quite you know, opinionated possibly in certain parts of your life, maybe, you know, controlling of others or taking control of a lot of things because it was just easier. You know, maybe you was being stingy in certain parts of your life where you might not have give people what they was meant to. You know, that could be something that you're letting go of now. It might not be just done to you. You know, you could be also the person who was doing that to other people. But as well, I think maybe, you know, if you wasn't like that, it was other people around you. Maybe you are also stopping doing like letting people kind of walk all over you, or maybe be very persistent towards you, you know, but you're going to be letting go of now being that person who people maybe walk all over possibly. So, to embody more of this energy into your life, we've got the B. It's about community. Yeah, this to get this now and to bring more of this energy in. It's now being confident with what you're doing. Now it's like really being that queen like energy, Leo energy, and it's about putting yourself out there. It's really to do with being out in the community and being a social butterfly in a way, like not being hidden. Also practice mantras of what you are calling in. So it's like, I am abundant, I am wealthy, I am loving, I am do all these things, because I think this is now a time to create what your future looks like. Basically, they want you to really start doing practices like that. Maybe start doing some grounding stuff as well, going out in nature, walking in nature barefoot, grounding really into the earth. But as well, I think because you've got so many blessings to come, I think what's going to be happening for you now is I think to create so much more karma, good karma, you could also be asked now as well, because everything that you're going to be getting, you're going to be sharing kind of things. Like, so if you have been somebody who's been quite stingy with your stuff and, you know, oh, it's mine kind of thing, holding on for things, and, you know, and you've probably had a lot of realizations with a lot of things now, and it's like, it's easier, or you get more things anyway when you do share, and maybe you've got enough to share with people now, and this is your time of now going out and doing stuff like that. Or it could be just like, the more you, just that little thing. So say if you gifted something to somebody, or even just gifted somebody with a smile or a hello, if that's something that you don't normally do, that's making someone's day. So it's now trying to find stuff to embark on what's going to be beneficial to yourself, but also to somebody else as well. Like, what can you do to make somebody happy that day, possibly? Yeah, they want you to take leadership. They want you to be doing, because this is now the assertive with the I can't say this, Koga, what it's called. But it's like, it's also giving me bloody Leo energy as well, but also this is now about really, really finding this confidence within yourself and this courage. And even if you've not got it, maybe just pretend that you are that person, because I think this is how people are going to be seeing you anyway. But that's what they want you to do now. They want you to really create this new you, and even down to it's just about how you're showing up in the world now. But they want you to find this leadership role, because they know that this is part of this good karma as well. Now is time. You've learnt your lessons. You've had a lot of clarity about everything in life and what you was meant to do and why things have happened. But for some reason, I think you're not going anywhere, doing anything. Now this is saying to you, now get out there and stop hiding. You're not meant to be hiding away. You're meant to be out there socialising and being that leader, because also this is going to give other people maybe the courage to kind of do these things themselves. Maybe to do these things themselves as well. So maybe that's also, you could be also someone who's now going to motivate others and inspire other people, you know. The white stag and the protector. You're an old soul, yeah, you are. Yeah, look, your own intuition is your guidance. It's like, in the power of going out in nature now, this is what I think is going to be happening for you. This is where you're going to be able to get this clarity of being, and then embody more of this into your life, you know. And that's how you're going to understand what it is that you've got to let go of now, and, you know, what you're doing. It's like your intuition, your own guidance is telling you where to go. It's like, hello, I'm here, waiting. Also, yeah, they want you to be embodying now your magic, your own power, your own magic that you've got within, because it's there. And I don't think you've tapped into a lot of your gifts yet, and this is what they're asking you to do now. Tap into the gifts, because that's what they're there for. You've learnt lessons. Stop thinking that you've got to learn more, and keep telling yourself that you've got to do certain things and you've got to create this and and it's like, that's what they're telling you, to go in the silence now, maybe go out into nature. Go out into nature and then dragon, supernatural. This is very powerful, this reading. I love it. Mystic, yeah, you're very powerful, guys. You've got an inner knowing and you do it with grace. It's beautiful, honestly. I'm going to get an energy oracle for both of these as well now. Well, I'm just going to take all three because the energy for what you breathe, what you're embodying more of, is you taking action and going and doing it, and stop overthinking things and just do it. Because you are being supported by the angel of love, and you know, your body, you're being upgraded, you're being really healed now within. And then we've got the fourth chakra with the archangel Raphael, and it's like, now it's like you've learned these lessons, and now you're embodying love for yourself, and how much you value yourself now, and how much you appreciate yourself. And now it's like, now you've discovered all these things about yourself and understanding what's held you back, or what you've, you know, what you didn't even know you had to let go of in a way, like, you know, what you've got to stop doing less of. Sometimes that's a harsh reality, just to understand that and what we have done. And that's like, because sometimes we don't even know we're doing it. It's like, then that realization comes of, oh my God, I've been doing that. Didn't even know, you know. And like with the judgment card, it's like, sometimes it's not even about judging other people, it's to do with how we judge ourselves and how we view ourselves. And that's the biggest thing that sometimes we have to face, how much we've really been negative on judging ourselves, and how much we've always been oh, this isn't good enough, and you know, why did you do that? And sometimes our negative talk to ourselves can be such damaging onto our career path, and how we show up to the world, and how we are confident and stuff like that. And it's what we do ourselves. And we've got the 11 and the cornucopia. We've got 11 in. That was one of them cards, was number 38 as well, and that's 11. And then we've got the number 8 here as well, which is obviously about death and rebirth. This is what you've probably already been through, and then you've just decided to keep still and not go anywhere, and maybe not show yourself off to the world. So then we've got 53, another 8, Magician, and the Mirror. Yeah, so yeah, and then we've got the Broken Heart, the number 9. So this is like what you're like, the energy that you're removing out of your life, and what you're letting go of. It's like how you negative talk to yourself in the mirror, possibly. How you tell yourself that you're not deserved of certain things in life. Now, how you tell yourself maybe you don't deserve love, maybe. Because that's what you keep bringing in. That's why the same cycles might have been constantly coming at you. Because if you was not loving yourself, then that's why you weren't getting it. Because it's what we show ourselves is what we get. So if you're talking negative to yourself constant, and not talking really bad towards yourself, then that's what you've been calling in, guys. And that's why it wasn't moving forward. But this is what you've learned now. These are the lessons that you've learned with the Saturn return, possibly. Which they say you have to usually show up in your life at like 29, 50 something, I think. I can't really remember. But they want you to embody that more that bee energy of being, you know, the queen bee of abundance, the confident person, powerful person, the sociable person. They want you to also be more of a leader, more of someone who's doing it with confidence, with courage, and recognising that you are powerful, that you are not what you thought you was. You are an old soul, and you have got a lot of magic within, and now it's time to help others and show others what you've got, and take action. Yeah, and you know, embrace this more childlike energy, not as what's the word now, not as organised and with so many rules and stuff like that of maybe what you've put in place for yourself, maybe just do spontaneous things a bit more and embrace that and do stuff what you might not have wanted to do, but maybe just let that inner child out. They want you to be embraced in that more judgment on yourself in a good way, where it's more being more gratitude towards yourself and how far you've come, just really giving yourself so much positive talk each morning, giving yourself mantras and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, this is a beautiful message, guys, and I hope this has helped somebody today. And if it did, please will you let me know by commenting on this video. Let me know your story, if this is resonating to you, and if you claim this and this is what you're getting next. Also, if you like and subscribe to the channel, because obviously that's where we get this energy exchange. So once you've done that, that's where the energy exchange comes in, and some videos after this could then be your message personally then. So yeah, lots of love, guys. Bye, lessons. Bye for now.